Hi, I'm Shabana, this is Amritha. We're the maverick makeup artists from the Cloakroom. Today we're talking about blushes. Powder blushes, cream blushes, what skin types they suit and how to apply them. Powder blushes are the ones you probably see most commonly in the market and when you go to makeup stores. You can either buy them in a quad, that is 4 colors in one, which sometimes makes more economical sense instead of buying 4 separate ones, or you can buy them separately in a single color. Either way, whether you're going for a quad or a single color, keep your skin tone in mind. Usually the rule of thumb is warmer the skin tone, deeper the shade. You basically don't want to be caught with something that's leaping off your face because it's too bright. Neither do you want to be caught with something that's too light, which won't show up on your face. So take a little time in the store, be a little patient, you will find your shade. Generally, if you go to a good branded store, the artist there will be able to help you out and kind of guide you on it. If there isn't anybody, just keep this in mind. A good tip to keep in mind once you bought your powder blush is how to apply it. Most of them will come with some sort of sponge. You can use that, but it could make the product a little patchy on your face. The best thing to use is a fluffy powder brush. You can use something that looks like this, or you can use an angled one if you're planning to contour it on your face.
Another type of blush that unfortunately is not very popular because people are kind of worried, scared about application, how to use it, where do I put it, the texture, etc, etc. The cream blush. Now the cream blush is not all that scary. It's a nice creamy texture. Now let me show you what I mean by texture. It's nice and creamy, it can be manipulated really easily, so nothing to be scared of. I'm just going to take a swipe, that's it, on my finger. And I'm going to spread it on my palm here. And see how it spreads nicely? My skin is turning nice and rosy.
It's like it's got a bit of a sun-kissed flush to it.
Yes.
Like you've been working out or you've just come in from the sun.
And that's exactly what a cream blush does. It gives you that little hint of rosy cheeks without being too much, because it's so nice to manipulate something as creamy as this, which may actually not be possible with a powder blush. This in fact looks more natural because it is, can you see my skin? It's nicely glowing and pink. You know, and that's exactly what it'll do on your cheek. It'll give you that nice little pinky rosy glow.
So it's great for day wear then?
It's excellent for day wear. If you don't want too much color happening on your cheek, if you want to go for that nice celebrity dewy look that everyone's after, this is your product.
And you apply it only with your fingers, or would you recommend a brush?
You can use a brush as well. You can use a stippling brush. You can use your fingers. I find fingers to be much better because you can blend it better.
Right.
The heat that's created in your fingers and your skin helps to melt the product better and soften it and spread it evenly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Brush is also fine. If you're comfortable using a brush, use a stippling brush, which will help you blend the product really nicely and buff it into your skin.
And where on your face do you generally use it? On the apples of your cheeks?
Preferably use a cream blush on the apples of your cheek.
Right.
You can use it under the under your cheekbones like you would use a powder blush, but it gets a little tricky to do that. You need a professional touch for it.
Okay.
So try and avoid that mess. Just apply it. I'll show you what I do. What I do is I take 2 fingers, 2 ring fingers like this, take a little bit of product on this finger and on this finger, smile and apply it just on the apple of my cheek and blend. If I was using a brush, I would blend it with a brush.
That actually sounds quite easy.
It's actually not too difficult at all.
A really easy way to get your blush to last longer, if you're at a wedding, if it's outdoors, if you're partying and you just want the color to stay for about 6 to 8 hours, is to layer your powder blush on top of your cream blush. Just keep one thing in mind, they have to be the same shade. If you have any questions, queries, opinions, feedback, anything you'd like to share with us, please subscribe to this channel. We really look forward to hearing from you and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.